Welcome back, connoisseurs, to Cognac. Oh, shit. Welcome back, connoisseurs, to Cognac Corner, recorded in historic Soulard, Missouri. Go follow Always Forward Media on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Rate us and review us from wherever you get your podcasts and YouTube. Give us 5 stars. You only give us 4 stars. I'm assuming you're the motherfucking ops. And we have something for those. Wait a minute. Am I ready for the violence? I chose violence until I got locked in that goddamn motherfucker. Real niggas choose violence. That's not true. We should choose love and acceptance and everything in between. I am.
Come on. It's the podcast, Daddy.
And we are on Cognac Corner, where we have extraordinary conversations with ordinary people about love, sex, relationships, all fueled by cognac. Marvin, if you don't turn the sound down on you watching yourself, that's your phone.
Oh.
Sir, that's your goddamn phone.
My bad. I was trying to see something. I was trying to see something, man.
I am.
Come on. It's the podcast, Daddy.
I heard you win.
Podcast, Daddy. Come back.
Come back, podcast, Daddy.
And I don't leave you because you know who I am.
All right, podcast, Daddy.
And sometimes I'm also.
Podcast Poppy.
I am Mr. Talk to Me Nice, Mr. Doing Too Much, Podcast Prophet, Podcast Visionary. Welcome to the mob. Marcus Onesimus Boston. And today, we have new connoisseur to Cognac Corner, the amazing, the great, the motherfucking star. This nigga showed up in sunglasses. I have not showed up in sunglasses yet, but guess what? When I get to show 150, sunglasses only. Marvin motherfucking Davis. Sir, thank you for making time to come down to Cognac Corner.
It's all good, man.
We share a barber. We share a space that I had to make a decision between Marlo and my beautician. And they are neighbors.
Period.
Period. And I said, damn, we so Marlo, you telling me that there's no way we can mend this fence so I get my hair done and give me a cut all at the same time? So I don't have to travel across the goddamn city for something I can do next door?
Right.
Well, tell that bitch, never mind.
Right.
Never mind.
Right.
You right. I'm just going to keep getting my hair cut because a good barber hard to find.
Right. Sure.
A beautician, well, there's a lot of bitches braiding hair.
Period.
Marvin in the motherfucking building. Boy, you fly as motherfucker with that red and white, boy. You pull that shit out very well.
Man, let me tell you something, man. You know I got to rock myself. I got my own merchandise, man. Shout out to Miss Gloria, man. She specializes in rhinestones.
Man, that shit shine like a motherfucker.
I appreciate it, man. Yeah.
I said, this motherfucker. I said, well, I feel like I done made it. He came in showtime.
I mean, yeah. Elder told me, he said, man, no matter where you go, always look like that because you are. You said always look like that no matter where you go. So
yeah, always showtime.
Yeah, I try to be like that. I appreciate the invitation today, man. It's been a long time since last year?
Yeah, we done seen each other a couple times at the barbershop.
Man,
you know my mom and them.
Yeah. Yeah, I love Miss Fee.
You know Felicia?
Yeah.
Y'all don't understand what it is to be Felicia's son. I wish I understood. It's a beautiful position to be in.
I think I know I understand. I don't understand because I didn't come out her womb, but I do understand. I'm going to tell you why. Because my mom is a Pisces. So I understand. I understand what it's like to be the son of a Pisces.
Mama, I knew it was a reason.
I know, man. I'm telling you.
The reason we're supposed to be here.
Yeah.
At the time we're supposed to be here.
Yeah.
God, it's a different thing. It makes you a better man when you understand that your mom's a Pisces and what that means. And they deliver their lessons very indirectly.
They do.
But they hold you accountable like they told you directly. Like, you didn't tell me this. I had to figure it out, but you punishing me for a mistake when you didn't tell me. I had to figure this out, but you appreciate the ass whooping that came along with the mistake.
Right.
Because the lesson is gonna save you ass whooping in the future.
For real. Yes. So I totally get it. But it's a little deeper too, because I ain't know that you was Capricorn. But we finna end retrograde. But the reading that I had in
what's your sign?
I'm a Leo. But the reading I had in late July coming into my birthday was telling me about the earth signs, and she was like, "Oh, you finna experience a ride with Capricorns. It's finna be lovely." So I didn't even know that. That's why I'm like, "Oh, this cannot be true." But we gonna get off into that a little later.
23.
Okay,
23.
Okay, we gonna get off into that a little later when we talk about the dating part, because this is deep.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah, I've really embraced my level of my Capricorniousness, because it's the difference between like Capricorns in December and January. It's a very distinct difference.
I heard,
because it's only 10 days in the last part to be a Capricorn. You get 22nd to the 31st,
right? So
that's a very small window to be born in that. Because that whole week, that's bad. Like there is no like I have learned to let go of the pain that comes with being born on the 23rd of December.
And that's your birthday.
Correct.
Got you.
And I have a coworker that the 22nd, and she's a woman. Beautiful. Black woman in her 40s. That's my shit, but neither here nor there.
Got you.
You can't, I won't be like Idoka in Boston. Like you just that work relationship shit is dangerous.
Right.
Fucking dangerous. But neither here nor there.
Got you.
You know, so I've really embraced me LeBron.
LeBron won?
LeBron's 27th.
Oh, that's the same day as my son mom.
That part.
Yeah.
And then one of my best friends from high school, the 26th. So it's like, and he's the military. He's a military guy, like a motherfucker, like career, like Colin Powell type career military guy. I'm trying to get him out of the military. Like, man, get the fuck out of there while you can, and we can do a podcast just telling military stories. That's a whole market ain't been tapped into. If someone can, if these bitches like crime stories and shit, if I can get a motherfucker give me, we can change the names and shit, but the stories themselves, I just send the podcast to the military, run this shit up because y'all ain't doing shit, but in wars y'all shouldn't be there for.
That's different right there.
They don't want to see me out. They don't want to see me outside.
They don't want to see me. Make them see you outside. Step outside. That's what you do. Step outside, bro. Because that's what type of time we on. You know,
absolutely, all day, absolutely. So it's just patience and consistency get you a long way.
Yes, sir.
Life is long, but it's short.
Ashe.
Okay, so we're gonna open. So the show topic damn. Miss catching up on me. So the show topic is love and laughter. But we're gonna open up with the first segment of the show is straight shots, no chases.
Gotcha.
So just icebreaker questions, so the audience, the connoisseurs, get to know you. Then we get into the other stuff and talk about where you can find you, your comedy and everything else. So we're going. I have a sound effect for this. Hold on, sorry. 1 second. I should have been prepared. If I had a producer that wasn't me, maybe we didn't know what the goddamn sound effects is. The Rumple Mist cut up. Did I bring the Rumple Mist bottle down here? I'm not. I can't find the same sound effect. Okay. Well, this is the one I found, which is I can't use. What was supposed to be this? Where's my goddamn sound effect? Okay. Well, first question. I'll let you down. Most compatible and least compatible zodiac sign.
Most compatible with me?
Yes, most compatible and least compatible. Best and worst. Oh shit.
Wow. Sagittarius.
You've had to get you a Leo. You an August Leo, July Leo.
August.
Y'all good people. Like my boy Byron is an August Leo. His birthday is August 20th.
Yeah.
Great guy.
Okay.
Them July Leos is different.
Are they?
It's a motherfucker. Like they don't quite understand that you're part of a whole quilt. Like they really lean into that lion shit. I'm like, you right. But you still need a team behind you, bro. Like, you still need a pride. Like, you can't just run out and just be scarred from hyenas. They not you, though. You got a pride.
Yeah.
And they're more communal than I would say July Leos from experience.
Gotcha.
And I could be absolutely wrong.
Gotcha.
But experience-wise, August Leos is my favorite.
Gotcha. I appreciate it, bro.
Yeah, my guys.
Oh, so that's most compatible?
Your best compatible Sagittarius, your worst is what?
That's crazy.
And you gotta have it worse. I found my sound effect. Here we go.
Greetings and welcome. I want to play a game.
That's my sound effect.
My worst compatible.
Mm-hmm.
That's damn. For me, that's deep. I couldn't even.
It's your show. Just tell her what
I don't even know. Like, I mean, if we.
What's the worst experience you had with a woman? Then we'll say that's her zodiac sign. Don't tell me you had
Virgo.
Oh no! Virgo season has just wrapped up, or wrapping up soon, whichever it might be. Virgo, yeah,
it's a wrap.
I don't think I haven't had any bad experiences to indict zodiac signs.
See,
Scorpios I've come across. I would like Scorpio is a sign of a woman I would never be with because I'm afraid. I've heard a lot. I've worked with some. But my co-host Queenie is a Scorpio, amazing young lady.
Gotcha.
Young lady, old soul, works amazing, but she's still a Scorpio, so she doesn't understand. Like even though you have an old soul, you're still your age.
Right.
There's certain things you not gonna comprehend or understand until you go through it. That comes with time.
Gotcha.
But it's a Scorpio shit, and then I can imagine. I've heard about the sex from Scorpios. I like to do shit the next day. That sounds like I might call in to work on more days than I have in my sick time bank. You know what I'm saying? I have shit to do. Yeah.
Hey man. Hey, that's deep too, man.
Like a motherfucker. You just gotta have perspective on life. You can't have a big eyes. You gotta be macro and micro thinking. Like, okay, if I do this, they might need me work that day. She might put that thing on me. I'm like, I ain't gonna make it. Like, life is chess, not checkers.
Period.
What's your guilty sexual pleasure?
Hey, say that again.
What's your guilty sexual pleasure? What's some shit you like sexually you don't talk about because it's guilty?
Ah, shit. If I say it on her, I wouldn't.
Sorry, this is Cognac Corner. We talk about love, sex, relationships fueled by cognac. Would you please play along with the show? You came to Cognac Corner. You came to Coochie Coo Crafted.
Right. Okay, because I like pretty feet. I might just kiss your feet.
Feet. Now, I agree. I like nice feet. I tell women that day I pay
not the bottom.
No, absolutely not. Just the part we can see that has the paint on it. Yeah. Like the part that looks like it's being touched in the water and worked on. Not the part that hits the pavement.
Right.
That's between you and God. They didn't do with me.
Right.
That's between you and God and that pavement. But I have seen feet like she got some pretty feet.
Yeah.
If I drink enough one night, I might come home. I tell you ladies, if I massage your feet and whatever with your feet, don't say shit.
Right.
Just let it happen and don't bring it up the next day.
Right.
Because whatever I was in, let me have it. Let's enjoy it and move on. If you want it again, shut the fuck up.
Right.
Well, I've learned in my journey with women, white and black, cocaine, from the Winter Olympics to Summer Olympics, I've learned that black women want to be fed. So have your food money. They want you. They gonna have to be fed. And I was thinking, like, I don't remember white girls needing a mandatory meal in during the interaction. Maybe I just wasn't paying attention. Maybe I didn't, maybe it didn't make it to my credit card report. They might drink you and hang out, but I don't remember them needing to be fed during the interaction of hanging out.
Right.
Black women gonna say what we finna eat.
Period.
And go from there.
Hell yeah.
I don't remember Becky and them saying they were like, we were going to have some drinks. I'll take a Bud Light. Maybe that was food if they offered it. But I don't remember it being like, I'm so hungry. Of course you are. What would you like to eat, Queen?
Period.
Period. And I try to get all my boys that are black to say, come on, man. I'm not saying it's going to be easy, but I promise you it's worth it.
Yeah, it's pretty much worth it. If you understand where you come from, many of your ancestors to where you at now.
If you know the quality of your piece.
Yeah.
And it's something that you just can't, it's something that you can't put words to if you're not working towards it. Because I wasn't there initially. It was a choice in the process, as most great things are.
Right.
And as I try to reach back and bring others forward, I just say have your food money together.
Right.
Because they all don't drink, they all don't smoke, but they all eat.
Right. You sure right about that.
That part. You ain't wrong when you're right.
You're right about that.
That part. All right, next one. Does a woman using a sex toy during sex bother you?
Does a woman
using a sex toy during sex bother you?
Does it bother me if she's using a sex toy during sex?
Correct.
It doesn't happen often. It happened before. It was a little weird, but
Did she let you know it was coming, or she just threw it in during the process?
She let me know.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah,
appreciate that.
Yeah. It was weird though, because I started to second guess myself.
Yeah.
Although
it depends on the sex toy too. Like a rose, it'll look like another dick. Right. So like, okay, cool. It's some shit that
gotcha.
I can't do that. Like I'm a human being. That's unfair.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, go ahead, tag me in. I'm sick of being down here. Cool. I'll just hold it, refresh myself, and I'm back. You ready to go? Cool.
Right.
Why you need this much dick? Like you need mine and this big ass. Maybe this ain't where we're supposed to be.
Exactly.
I'm gonna cash up you back for this food I done fed out you all night because this is some bullshit you on. I see.
Right, man. Like it was most definitely asked.
Oh yeah, you gotta talk to me.
Yeah.
I always tell like this. I'm always amazed when people get together, but like. Y'all done had sex, but you scared to ask a nigga questions or her questions. Y'all done had sex. I'm asking you whatever I feel need to be asked at this point.
Right, exactly.
It might have been my best performance, but it was good enough to make you come back.
Right.
I got questions. Right. About some shit we ain't talked about yet.
Right.
But if we can do that, we can do this too.
For real, man.
Baffling.
So that happened to you before, or do you enjoy it?
I'm not discouraged when it's included.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? Mostly, I mean, I've come across a lot of women where my house is the house where the shit goes down in, and that's totally fine. I'd be baffled by how, like, I just got my first house. So, like, as I'm getting used to dating with having not all the leverage, but, like, I'm good. Like, if you come back, I love seeing the face of women like, oh, this is your house, this is mine. Yep, all these, this is me here.
Right.
They be like, oh, you got, yep, no, not that either. FTK, fuck them kids. And Bath and Body candles, yep. I wrote everything down. He's like, yeah, post like this shit, leg plug-ins, sure do. Plants, got some plants, sure do.
Right, man.
Yeah, I got over in my bedroom. I got a sign that says "Welcome to Pound Town." Yes, this is what this is for.
Right.
This is what I don't need this shit. This is for y'all to feel comfortable to do what I need y'all to do for me to have a good day at work.
Right.
I ain't gonna do shit when I get there. I like to say, "Hey, great day. The Wi-Fi is going pop in the job today."
Right.
All right, get your kids to school.
Boy, you a fool. You a fool.
Oh, let me stop. Okay. Let me see the next question. What do you notice? What do you notice first about a woman? So I'm gonna give you an example. So I have the 4 T's. So when I see a woman out and about, whatever environment I see her at, I look at teeth, tits, tats, and thighs.
Right.
That's my 4 T's. So what do you notice like out and about before personality, all this shit? People make these questions complicated.
Face.
Mm-hmm.
Her face. That's what I noticed first. I'm saying, keeping it real.
Right. No, okay. I had a list. Maybe I'm the problem.
No, I mean, I could.
I guess face goes with teeth, but like, right. I just, I try to process it.
When I notice when I see a woman, I'm looking at her face, but her whole overall body.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
How she carry herself?
Yeah.
I've seen some bad bitches that have been fully clothed. I was like, I'm definitely want to see. She can do some shit you ain't never heard of, sir. That's an adult right there.
Yeah, because she can have her mouth closed and have a nice face and a cool and like eye body, but if we start talking, and I see the pretty teeth, I'm like,
oh man,
yeah.
I said, girl, you got a mouth on you, girl.
yeah, you stupid. Boy, you stupid.
Oh man, I don't know what I swear on everything. The last 2 weeks, I've noticed. Maybe it's with the women I've been around, which have gotten more chocolatey. Well, chocolate, but like not just like just motherland chocolate,
Right?
You know, it's like, and they've had these lips. I'm like, I don't know. The amount of lips I've come across on black women in the last 2 weeks, I don't know. It's always been there. But something about when they put that lip gloss on, that shit be popping. I'm like, that motherfucker looking. What? Wait a minute. I know you got to have this shit the whole time, but this shit looking extra welcoming in some. It must be clearly I'm the problem. I was like, that shit looking extra wet.
It is.
Delicacy, goddammit. It should be on the damn dessert list.
It is. When women put on their little lip stuff, like it's at a different tone. You see what I'm saying? Like it does. I mean, it into the ugliest women. I wouldn't date you, but when you put your little lip stuff on, hey, you
I start cackling like, I can't risk you, but goddamn it, if I have one more drink.
Yeah, right, exactly. Right. Exactly. You sure right about that.
I need you to go home. Another thing I noticed as well, when we get back to the questions, like, and so you meet women, you talk to them, like, what you like to drink? Why do they like tequila so much? Like, I keep meeting so many women, just women in general. I said, what you like to drink? Tequila?
Yeah. Tequila is one of them joints.
I want Don Julio,
Casamigos, yeah. A lot of that is because people try to follow the trend. Like, I ain't gonna say they want to drink a Patron, but Casamigos make them want to. And some people was like, I ain't know Casamigos was tequila. I don't even drink tequila.
I just heard it in the sound.
So they just following the trend. Now they tequila heads. You know what I'm saying?
Slide in a little bit. No,
right.
Look, I'm seeing you on the pull it. Yep, you good. Yep.
Need me to come in, son, bro?
No, as long as you come in a little comfortable, you can lower that seat too. I think the bar it might be high because I know my shit be high on the right hand side. You see, you get a little lower. Well, make you comfortable. Yep, there you go.
I'm good now.
Yep, you good. Yep.
Right, cool. What's up, family?
That Casamigos. I be like, I tried. I'm like, I don't. I'm a cognac, Jack Daniels, Long Island, Rumple Mints Clear. That's my white boy part.
Right.
That goddamn devil in that bottle.
Right.
Woo. But I'm like, tequila. I started fucking with tequila at Patron. I was like, I don't know. Patron is, I bought that big $125 Patron one night. I said, I don't need to be drinking this.
Right.
If I want to be successful. Because I don't know. I don't even remember how I felt about it, but it didn't feel good because I don't fuck with it no more. So,
right.
Now I got Casamigos like, fuck it. Fuck this and George Clooney, okay? I know who makes this shit. I know this white man that makes this George.
Exactly.
Let me see what we got. Would you rather be with a virgin or a porn star?
Would I rather be with a virgin or a porn star?
Uh-huh.
At this day and age. At this day and age. At this day and age,
sir,
would I rather be with a virgin or a porn star?
When you say it like that, that feels a bad question.
It ain't no bad question. I'm just like, that actually was a good question, but you already know. Yeah, the virgin. I'm wondering if I should connect to the Wi-Fi because my stuff steady buffing.
Oh yeah, I can connect your Wi-Fi. What kind of phone is that?
8+.
Oh, let me get it. Let me get your phone. Give me to your settings, and I'll get to myself.
Can you know how to get to it?
You got a button on here? Okay, good. I'm about to say. I was messing with this girl. She had a button. I used to drive her ass every time she showed the miles. You got a button on your goddamn phone? You should be ashamed of yourself.
This is the cognac corner, though. Like, this is the cognac corner. You know what, bro? I'm gonna keep it real with you.
Talk to me.
I done been on a few podcasts. For some reason, this is the most comfortable one I've been on. That
is always my goal.
Huh?
That's what I was talking about, like on the porch, like that sport. I mean, now for be fucking self self. I'm gonna give myself too much glory, but like that's just me in general. Like it means the person when I bring people out. Like my first goal with people is making everybody feel comfortable.
Right.
Make the environment feel comfortable. Make you feel protected around me. Feel comfortable, man, woman, or child. Like you, when you around me, I'm gonna make sure you feel you can be your honest self.
I'm laughing at they be on my bumper like no this gonna mess you up. No we said you supposed to do that.
Mm-hmm.
What you doing? I don't give. I had to remind myself to start giving myself my own flowers.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So you doing
that
the right
part.
thing. That part right there. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. I mean, I've been on a few podcasts. And to anybody that's, looking, no disrespect to any other podcast, right? But this the only one, this the first one I've been comfortable on. I wonder what that's about. That's a different energy. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Real talk. Like, I mean.
It just speaks to you to like, once again, it's probably been like, I'm not like an OG. Somehow 5 years, I'm at like episode like 100 plus at this point. That's just what I've been counting.
You rolling.
That's what I'm calling a corner. They don't count like everybody else's show I co-host on and produce. Like it's just this. I chose this medium was the medium that spoke to me. Like your comedy spoke to you of your medium, of your pursuit and your purpose. This is my medium.
Right.
It's something I wasn't pressed to do. I'm still learning. I'm still convinced and committed to more than anything, because a lot of things sort of line up to make sense. Now, like if I can't get in here, I can do it at the house. I can do it anywhere. I was thinking about doing it on the front porch. I'm like, I can do it on the front porch, on the back porch. Like it's just like once you understand the mechanics and also enjoy the process. Like when I hear about like Jordan, LeBron, all the greats of any industry, all of them always enjoy the process that we don't see. We see the result of the process. They get to court, win the championships. But what makes them stay in love with it is the process we don't see. The weightlifting, the reading, the film tape. That process is what make the difference between someone that's just talented and get the bag and, you Harden. You Harden? Are you LeBron?
Right.
It's just a switch that, both of them are successful in a version of success, but one of them is a billionaire and one's 100 millionaire. And both is that's a win. Yeah, both have won.
It is.
What's the difference on what you want it to be? Like, even legacy, I guess I'm sort of combating legacy because I don't have any children and I committed to having them. But like, I feel legacy can be defined other ways, especially when we live in a capitalistic system. Like I see a bunch of shit with people names on them.
Period.
They're not legacy.
Right.
If I give a library or whatever me with your podcasting studio, maybe, whatever the version of giving back means to me. Like I love volunteering Big Brother Big Sister. You know what I'm saying? So we could define a lot of success in different ways if we open our minds to what success can be.
Gotcha.
Sorry, sir. This is your show. I didn't want to damn tangent again.
I'm used to sharing. If this is my show, right, and I'm gonna use this as my comedy stage as an analogy, right? I'm used to sharing my platform with people.
Absolutely,
I love sharing my platform with people.
And you saying that, I realized about me, like my goal always being a community. Right. I think a lot of men sort of focus on building a kingdom, which means, I'm a Game of Thrones fan. I watch Game of Thrones, House of Dragons. That's my shit. Mm-hmm. And like you get intoxicated with the hierarchy of, being a king, queen, kingdom. But oftentimes, we hear women lead, they sort of naturally think of the community for themselves. Sort of make sure everybody else is good at their own detriment. That's what men be like, no, I'll make sure my shit's right.
Right.
Then you gotta fit in my version of right. If not, oh well. Women be like, I'm gonna make this all work. So like, I think me being raised by a bunch of women, but also being a man and a particular type of man, where like all the shit I've built over I'm 37. So everything I built, I always been like, I'm gonna build a community, make sure everybody good. I'm gonna always be good. I know how to be good with nothing.
Right.
And make the best of it. But I'm make sure when I build things to include people in doing, if it's podcasting, darts, whatever, tell me your story and I can figure out how to make this work for everybody quietly.
Right.
I don't get no roses from just telling you what I did. It got done.
Period.
Move forward.
Right.
Look at my goofy ass. Now I got drunk. Whew. And we're back. We hit apart. So
Right on, family.
we can go about 2 more hit it or nah. What the fuck? Straight shots, no chases. Condoms are plan Bs.
Said it again.
Condoms are plan Bs.
Condoms.
Hey, man. It's hard going back to condoms when you used to like being one person and enjoying that person you with. That transition back to motherfucker, boy. Make you still question. Maybe, can we make this work?
Right.
She don't know why I'm motivated to make this work, but that's one of the reasons. Right. Youngest woman you've been with, oldest woman you've been with, age wise. So like
the youngest woman I've been with?
Yeah.
23.
20. That's them 20-year-olds is tough, boy.
23, and I think I was like 30. I could have been 33. It could have been 10 years. It was 10 years.
10 years. Oldest.
Ooh, 52.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I've been up there too. Yeah. Some good women up there, boy. They cook well, they're patient, understanding. Yeah. See you home with some lunch money. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I try to right now where I'm at.
Mm-hmm.
You know, when you 39 and when you 40, 39, right there in that age, I really want her at mid-30s.
Yeah.
And that's for a reason, bro.
Tell me more.
Because I've experienced mid-40s and late 40s. I actually can't deal with menopause. No, that's a serious subject, a serious topic in our community. We don't have to go deep into it, but for me, I can't deal with it because when they're going through it, they don't even know how to deal with it themselves.
Yes, their first time through it, it's a biological thing. Yeah. Like they don't have the language to explain the process they weren't prepared for.
Yeah,
your body is doing something that all bodies do, but we don't prepare. We don't prepare in our community. We don't prepare ourselves for things that are humanly coming.
Wow, that's deep. We don't.
We disguise it, or we make it something else. We don't prepare, or we don't mentor each other as well as they do.
Wow.
You know, and that's why sort of, for me, not being a father, I really try to mentor and be involved with big brother, big sisters because they allow, it's one-on-one mentorship. Like you sort of have your little brother for a year, y'all figure it out. Where you can always volunteer and do stuff for the community, but like that one-on-one,
right? You
can take that one-on-one to another situation. Now that person has been exposed to something that's valuable that might spark something in them that you couldn't spark, but like that experience can do so.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But like we don't mentor each other as long as we should, because we need mentorships our entire lives.
Right.
Anyone that's successful, I've learned historically or even in the now, they've always had some version of mentorship. If it was an uncle or a father or a teacher in their youth, now they're adults, they find someone that, you know, might have found value in them or see a spark in them that might be from a fraternity or whatever. You need mentorship.
I have them.
Absolutely.
I'm glad I have them.
Yeah, absolutely.
But I started getting them in my life when my father passed in the late 90s, mid 90s. And I didn't know that's what that was, but people be around your life for a long time. You be like, my goodness, that's OG, but all the time, that's the wisdom being poured into you. So, yeah, I have a mentor. You know what I'm saying?
And you should have a mentee as well.
Yeah, exactly.
It has to be someone you're talking to and showing, being a vessel of opportunity, of information as you grow. Because like I can't imagine what I would be if I had somebody that I can call when I'm having my craziest moments or conversations that I know is someone that has my best interest involved that's older than me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like I've made it this far without it, but I can't imagine if I made it this far without it, man, imagine where I'd be when I had one. But so be it. You know, so knowing that I didn't have one, let me position myself to be one.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? And maybe that could be on the back end, the person that compels me to the next verse. You know what I'm saying? So like a lot of people A lot of people worry about shit they can control. Like, I'm gonna do what I can do for how long I can do it. After that,
That's it.
it's above me now.
Yeah.
You know, you can't worry about what you can control.
Yeah. Period.
Whew, that was Straight Shots No Chases. So now we get into more of the love and laughter part of the show.
Love and laughter.
First question. What made you want to get into comedy?
My family.
Okay, tell me more. Where y'all from? Where you from? Tell me more. What we talking about?
Oh man, that's crazy. My mom's side is from the projects. My dad's side is from Walnut Park. So, like, I used to rap. Like, I used
Marvin, what was your rap name?
My rap name was Mo.
Mo what?
Mo.
That was it?
Yeah. My rap name was Mo. And, you know, and
okay.
That's just what it is. But I used to rap. And and my family was like, Marv, you should do comedy. My family pushed me to do stand-up. Like, my aunties took me to my first open mic.
Okay. The value of a push, the value of having a push.
The value of having family, a good support system.
Absolutely. Support system. Support is a motherfucker. Yeah. I try to be a bra for these hoes. Yeah. They don't appreciate it.
Man, shut up, man.
I support these motherfuckers. They don't even appreciate it. But yes, I agree. That's just dope.
Say what up, y'all. They on my bumper.
Hey.
I love them, man. My people so dope. You know, everybody that's tuning in, thank y'all so much, man. You know, it's
for sure. Yeah. Hey, you a star, my nigga. You a star.
You know what, man? Look at her, man. Come on with the next question. You got me rolling now.
We are somebody because of somebody else.
Got you.
And I stole that quote from somebody, but but no one's nothing without somebody else. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like it's like I wouldn't be here without Cecil. If Cecil didn't want to do what he did and call me in from what I called him in for, we wouldn't be here, and so forth and so on. So like, no, I hate that. I'm bootstraps, bitch. Someone made the boots,
right?
It wasn't you,
right? Exactly.
So nothing's done without somebody else making a decision or put in a situation to make a decision,
right? What's
your favorite stand-up from somebody else, not you? But what's your favorite stand-up?
What's my favorite stand-up?
Yeah, like I guess stand-up movie, like performance,
right?
Yeah.
Man. Wow. I don't have one.
Okay. I'll tell you my favorite stand-ups. My favorite stand-up is from the old school would be Raw. For me.
Okay.
And Run Tell That.
Okay.
And then new would be Deion Cold Hearted. Will be the new ones. I like when I bring someone to my house and it's a young lady and we just hanging out, like I'll put on Deion Cold Hearted because it's such a well put together. Deion Cole's hilarious.
Is dope. Deion
Cole, he deserves so much more than he's getting, and I love how he appreciates what he's gotten and where he's going.
Deion. Yes. I gotta. You know Deion from Chicago too.
Yes,
dope. But I mean, if you put it in that form, like it would be Dave Chappelle for me.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
What is it? Iniquity.
Yeah. I think you're right because the other one's like Bird Box and some other shit.
On the same one.
Yeah.
And that was
three.
Dope.
Yes.
Man.
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah.
He's a genius,
mm-hmm.
Bro. If I'm gonna watch anybody in this day and age right now. He got it to a science.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? And then the way he ended that with the story about Emmett Till and bro, bro, that it just brought tears to my body, man.
Yeah.
It's like getting a book. You have to read it and read it a few times for it to really, you know what I'm saying?
Come a part of your ethos. Yeah.
So yeah. Dave Chappelle.
Yeah, Dave Chappelle's journey is amazing. Like I often anything like when he was a Drink Champs and he wasn't even supposed to be there, like the peace he has in his own skin and living by the consequences of your choices.
Yeah,
he shows you that you have to stand on what you believe in and who you say you are.
Yeah,
which is the hardest stance you ever make.
Yeah.
Because it's easy to say what you think you are, what you feel you gonna stand on until that moment
Right.
shows up where you gonna stand on what you said you gonna stand on when this moment gonna happen,
Right.
or you gonna fall.
Period.
And you right for both of them. Because a lot of the great ones has fallen when that moment showed up, and some of the best ones stood, and we'll never know their name.
Period.
And also, I like to say sometimes you will have victories you'll never know, and you'll take losses you didn't earn.
Wow.
That's just part of the human experience.
You got a lot of wisdom. Right on, partner.
I'm a book guy. I'm a book person. I'm a book person. So I read a lot of historical things. I try to make a lot of things make sense, and also to make it make sense so I can help others that don't have the luxury or the blessing to be in the position to have the time for books.
Gotcha.
I think my biggest thing was understand that what I did not go through is a blessing for me to be a vessel for somebody else. And I've been to church. I used to go to Friendly Temple Church, and my stepdad is a deacon. My stepdad's only 40. I'm 37.
Wow.
And my mom and my stepdad been married for 15
you talking about Mike.
years.
Yeah,
Mike. Ah!
You know I know Mike. You know I know Mike Glass.
Absolutely, Mr. Hunter. And it just works. You know what I'm saying? Like, what's so interesting? Like how I manage my relationships with women, it's all based on my mom. Like how she managed her path and what I observed through that process. You meet women that did not have, which had horrible examples of how to be in a relationship, how to manage their emotions, impulse control. Everything you feel don't have to be said. I'll be feeling a lot of shit I want to say.
Right.
Doesn't help the room.
Right.
It's me just being petty. Right. Or it's me being non-productive. It's not worth it.
That's deep. That you saying that you learning from from
what she never said. Yeah. From what she never said, and just having the privilege of time in the room to say, no one was pressing on me to be something I wasn't. So a lot of times, I hear my friends press upon their kids a path that might not be their path because you didn't do that shit. Right. Like I was there when you chose not to go to football practice or not to do the shit that would have made you whatever you're supposed to be. Right. Don't put that on them. Right. Because you didn't do that shit. Now your kids, high school, middle school, whatever, like, oh, God, y'all kids grown as a motherfucker. Right. I'm like, shit. Right. Whew. Your kids, I said, God, I said, your kid going to homecoming? Remember what you was doing at homecoming. I was there when you was exactly. Right. I'm like, well, cheers to that. Yeah, I know you smoking tonight because y'all know you stressed out. Right. You got daughters and sons. Remember what you was doing at that age.
Cognac Corner.
All day.
If you go to my page and we going live from his page, so it's Cognac Corner, y'all. So this is a little cognac. It's top shelf. This brother,
top low shelf.
This brother here, man. Look at her.
Next question. Here, give me your worst and best stage moment.
My worst stage moment?
Yeah.
Is when I get lost.
Why you get lost?
Because it's something that you can get. It's something that you forget or you can't catch. Yeah.
So like when you on stage and you
can go blank.
Got it.
Yeah.
Like writer's block. Yeah. Writer's block in real time.
Yeah.
So is your stage performance more structured from like practice, or is it more like you freestyle?
My stage performance is structured from me constantly getting up there.
From repetition.
I don't practice at home or nothing like that, or look in the mirror or nothing like that. It's me going up there and staying consistent. And my natural ability comes while I'm up there.
Right. So
I have subjects, but I don't. The way I write it down on the paper, I could never
deliver it on stage
like that because it'll seem too scripted.
Yeah,
I have to be natural as possible to connect with my crowd.
mm-hmm. So you have an outline in your mind of what you want to talk about going to the stage, but you let the energy of the room dictate how you deliver it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I do.
Yeah, I do, bro. I do.
Like I said some work because I was watching Drink Champs today, and Kevin Hart was on, and I enjoy Kevin Hart interviews because he could always come on that microphone and stunt like a motherfucker, but he always give credit to the Plastic Cup Boys. He always stay loyal to his team. He always makes it about everybody else but himself. He didn't fucked up. We know Kevin Hart's fucked up like a motherfucker.
Right.
And we will watch Kevin Hart movies, but this shit's stupid as motherfucker. But you watched it.
Mm-hmm.
We know what he gonna give us, and I enjoy how he's very honest and consistent in his interviews. As I'm watching him in that fucking AP watch, that I know how much it costs, and I watch what he wears. But he doesn't let that get in the way of his mission to help everybody around him be great. He's okay with himself. We've seen his mistakes. He's owned it. He's grown.
Yeah.
And it's just like, for me in the podcasting sense, I would love to be in that position to make the mistakes that he's made, to have those watches, but also know it's not about me.
Right.
Like I said, my success will be defined by how many people do better than me and become leaders in things that I can never see and can never do. That's where I would define my ending legacy in pursuits of. Do I have ambitions for some shit that costs more than it should? Absolutely.
Right.
But if the people around me ain't doing great or better, then I've done nothing.
Right. Period.
And it's just baffling how sometimes we never see the value of our existence because life is long but it's short.
It is short.
It's long but it's short.
Yeah.
It's such a
that journey is in your mind.
The human construct is a contradiction.
Yeah.
And we're trying to fight those things. I know a lot of things I feel and what I'm thinking. Man, I should be a good friend of this woman, but she looking good as a motherfucker.
Right. That's something, right?
And you just say,
Right.
How do you set the cost to your performances? So if someone said, how do you I guess the better way to word that question, how do you calculate your successes to calibrate into the business sense? How do you transition from not only being a creative to calculating your financial value?
You could have said that so much easier.
I'm sorry,
how do I charge people?
Yeah.
Hey, bro, I love it because you so professional. You like, how do you calculate? Then I'm this what type of person I am. I'm at 13 years and I'm proud to say that, right?
Mm-hmm.
So based on the work I'm putting down. And based on the people push me, bro. I'm the vessel, but the people are pushing me. They're setting the standards.
Mm-hmm.
I'm headlining now, like, and I'm doing 30 minutes, right? So the people see it in me. Hey, how can we hire you for 30 minutes? I got that from them. I wasn't even ready to do 30 minutes before they start saying, "Can we hire you for 30 minutes? We want to see you for 30 minutes." And based on the work I'm putting in, I set my price right there. It's local. If I'm local versus if I'm trying to if somebody trying to book me out of town or a promoter trying to book me, that's how I come up with my prices. I know my worth. Yeah. I'm counting my numbers. I put my production. I book in comedians and I book the local too. I'm seeing the numbers. Yeah, I'm not just. Numbers on the show.
Men line, women line, numbers don't.
That part right there. So that add value to me too. So that goes off. I add that into my booking as well. Mm-hmm. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So yeah, most definitely, man. That's how I come up with it. I come up with where I'm at right now and the progress I've made.
Absolutely. That's a great fucking answer. Well, this is a good one too. How do you navigate the hate in St. Louis?
Oh shit! How do I navigate the hate?
Yeah,
bro. Oh, wow. Yeah. That's deep.
Go ahead.
How do I respond to it?
Yeah.
That's deep. I fast. because our city got a dark cloud around it. So everybody don't need your energy. They just want your energy, bro.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
That's what suck you dry.
Like it's going on. It'll happen every 3 or 4 months. Somebody'll tug at me. Or when I walk up to open mics, comedians shooting a shot or people shooting a shot. Or they'll go miss the sellout shows or he woo woo woo. And I'm like, oh wow, that you really, I feel your energy.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I smile, but then bro, I just keep my distance, bro. And I gotta stay focused.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I got goals to reach, man, short and long. I gotta stay focused. And I can't let that get me off track. People want to throw you off track. They want to throw you off so they can see you. No, it's not. Yeah, like it's bad in this city, man.
Yeah, and it's always fascinating. Like when motherfuckers have any kind of buzz in St. Louis and leave, they're gonna burn the next city down. If you can get any kind of buzz or anything that you are committed to and find valuable and put the work into, and have to leave and go to whatever location it is, Atlanta, Houston, whatever, you can burn that city down because you can come in on some shit. You can come on a level of hunger that they be like, God damn, who hurt you? St. Louis?
Period.
And I'm coming to get everything I couldn't get there here.
Exactly.
And they just eat you up. Like when I travel, like I get more love from women across everywhere else but here. I be trying to work. I be having to work hard. I be out like Steph Curry. I be like get every shot in the post.
Right.
I go out of town, layups. I'm like, this shouldn't be this hard.
Yeah.
I want love who here. But it's just like, it shouldn't have to be that hard, but it's just something about the history of this environment that continues to slowly, not slowly, I think we're getting better. I think the environment is getting better. How transactional this location is with like the stadium and different things that bring in outside energy is getting better. But like still from the day ones, we got to do better. Like Slutty Vegan shouldn't come here and turn up when this motherfucker is making the same shit.
Bro, you should have saw that line, man. Like, bro, like you had meat eaters calling me like, bro, I had Slutty Vegan and then didn't hold on. Degrade me because I eat a certain way. Like I don't eat meat. But you telling me you woo woo woo, you woo woo woo, but you sure was in that Slutty Vegan line with that broke launcher. Like I ain't see the pictures and videos. Nigga, your launcher don't even stand up right. You sure holding it. You don't even got the time to even sit in your launcher, but you holding this broke launcher. Bro, people, St. Louis is about the next thing, bro. You know what I'm saying? They chase the trend.
I always say this is the last slave state. This is the last slave state.
For real though. And
that history has a long reverting rating legacy.
Elder just said the same thing that you just said. She broke that down just like that. And her and her husband in Virginia killing it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So and she was like, when we come here, we come and we leave. And they natives. But she was like, she broke that down just like that.
It's amazing how they love us when we leave. Like if St. Louis can go anywhere else, we run it up.
Right.
Being ourselves. Because this place, this fucking battleground of St. Louis and dealing with our own, it's some different shit.
I'm a ghost, bro.
And I say that, this is why I'm so committed to being diverse, because I get both sides of it. I get the whites and I went to Brentwood. So I'm a county boy.
Right.
I'm a county brownie by the language of my era.
That's why you said you was up and down Manchester.
What I call it, Manchester Marcus, baby. I was outside.
It's all good.
Big meats.
It's all good.
Now I'm a Nerva Marcus, so I'm in the city. I'm a Nerva Marcus.
Right.
I'm home, ladies. I love my queens.
Stupid, right?
I gave the white girls 15 years.
We big. It's like a prison.
But the next 15 gonna have more commas involved. So
tell you,
I'm doing my part. But whenever I hear like friends that leave, they run it up fast too. Because if you can get any buzz or anything here, if you travel and see, you be like, I might not go back home. Yeah, home gets you. It's like a battleground that it shouldn't exist, but it is.
Right.
And those war, you could be in Russia. Russia and Ukraine still has a war. You Putin think I got February, I'll be done by March. Bro, you in November. you got kicked your coverage, sir. Let's see what we got. How does the funny make you? Well, how does the funny make or break you in the coochie department? How does being funny make or break you in the coochie department?
In the coochie department,
Yeah.
Ooh,
It should be a fucking asset. It is my life. Go ahead.
with me being funny, does it attract
comedy? Like being funny is an asset.
Does it attract women? Mm-hmm. It does.
Because you got to be confident.
Yeah, it really does. But I'm careful though because I'm a little wiser. Like I'm careful that has never been my thing, right? Because I ain't trying to be funny, but
you being yourself.
But bro, like I was already a little popular. I'm gonna say a little popular, so they won't be like, oh, look at him. Look at Marvin, he in there feeling himself. People had already known me before stand-up comedy. So when I got her, just because when I got her, bro, that didn't move my ultimate ego or boost my ego.
You
see what I'm saying? Yeah, exactly, man. They stupid. I'm keeping it real, bro.
These fucking sound effects.
Man, bro, I'm so serious, man. It makes me. Does it make me though, Marcus? It really don't.
If you can make her laugh, you probably got to get a chance of fucking her. That's what I've learned.
That part right there. But I give people a break though. You know why? Because who I am and the field I'm in, women buy my tickets.
Yeah.
Shouts out to all the ladies out there, man. My audience is 90% women because ladies buy my tickets and buy the table. Shouts out to the home girls, all the beautiful black women and white women that purchase tickets to a Real Love Comedy Show. So I gotta know. I gotta be really, really careful, right? Because I already know if I dib and dab and move flamboyant like that, my ticket sales gonna decrease, man. Them motherfuckers gonna disappear, bro.
Women love honesty. Is the honesty and what they want to hear. Women want you to be honest. Is the honesty you sharing it with the honesty they want to hear. Nah, nigga. You want to be honest? This food is trash.
Right, exactly.
My mom can help you do better.
Exactly, bro. Yeah.
If we gonna call a spade, I don't like that shit. Well, you should have. I don't know. Yeah. You want to be honest.
Yes, sir.
It sounds like honesty. Yes, women.
Comedy is good for the soul.
It is.
It was a question he asked. I know y'all heard that.
And for me, like I always try to be a joy. So like I'm gonna talk my shit. And you gonna have a good time,
right? I'm
gonna laugh until you be like, I should be fucking. I know it's gonna let this shit happen,
right?
I hate with a bitch another assignment. Don't come if you make it to my residence. Why don't you? This is what I learned. This is the second thing about black women. So the first thing you got to feed them. Have your food money ready.
Right.
But that's just the side because you got to feed them.
Right.
They all don't drink. They all don't smoke. But they all eat.
Yeah.
Second thing, some of them don't understand the assignment. Maybe it's me. Whenever I've brought a cocaine to a residence I was staying at, she understood once you make it to my house and I've already displayed and we had a good evening, you understand the assignment. I've had women that come to my home where I pay a lot of bills at and cut the grass for, and I do my part as a man, and we get into this bed. That's a sign that says, welcome to Pound Town, and you get some good rest.
Man, you stupid, man.
You don't understand the assignment before you go to sleep?
Right.
You have children at home that probably wondering why their mama ain't made it there yet.
Right.
You had a bad day. You came to my house, and I did my part to give you a break from the life you chose with some nigga that ain't me. And you had the nerve to go to sleep.
Right.
And not understand, like, I don't like fucking in the morning. I like fucking at fuck time. In the nighttime. I don't want to do it when the sun coming through the goddamn blinds.
See?
Not saying you not fine enough to fuck in the morning, but I'm sorry, single mother.
Right.
I don't know what this means to you to get fucked and go home.
Right.
I'm going back to fucking sleep.
Right,
I'll work till noon.
Dude.
So second thing is, I think black women understand the assignment. Maybe it's me.
No, it's
I'ma
not
say
you.
it's me.
Shahrazad Ali just said it in the interview with King Simon.
What'd he say?
No, you know who Shahrazad Ali
I
is?
know all the characters. I didn't catch that conversation.
Oh no. It was about about the black women.
Mm-hmm. Now understand the assignment.
Just, all that. When you just said the understanding the assignment, like, yeah, it was deep. You know who she is. You know what I'm saying? The elder, she went there like the elder. Bro,
I know I did my part.
Yeah.
I'm bringing you to a home, and we gonna make mom issues. Everything says, you know what? If I'd have brought somebody from further west to that home, she'd understand. Like, oh, this is a beautiful home. He put me some wine, watch a good movie.
They on your bumper, bro. Hey, man.
Well, you can follow me at Marcus Onesimus Boston and share your thoughts with me, because I feel that the black women I've come across, and maybe I'm not doing my part, they understand the assignment. What more do you want me to do? I put some shit in the air fryer. I gave you all the apps and shit you was looking for. Okay.
He said you just ruined the interview with that. Shouts out to Lefty Fried Rice, man. They playing. Nah,
right.
shouts off to Lefties, man.
Lefty's got some fire ass food.
You know that's why I met in the daytime.
Well, you had Lefty's
on Jefferson. I'm at the counter. Shouts out to the owners, man. My boss, man. What's up with it, bro?
The young lady that owns Lefty, she know my mom. She know Felicia too.
Yeah.
I went to Lefty in the pandemic.
Yeah.
My mama sent me that motherfucker on the pandemic. I walked out with $100 worth of food.
Yeah.
I said, I bought this.
Your stepdad just came in there not too long ago. Hey, what's up, bro?
Dinky Michael Hunt, I need you to go to bed, sir. Arsenal Snooks need you. We don't need you on the Cognac Corner.
You know it, man. Damn your bumper, man. It's all about it's comedy and love, man.
I can't wait to go to them goddamn comments. I wish, come for me. I am at Cognac Corner on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter.
They wild.
What would you tell your 20-year-old self now, based on your experience? So I want you to talk to like I'm here. I'm going to use the restroom, but talk to me like I'm here. Be real quick. So the question is, what would you tell your 20-year-old self now, based on your experiences?
Man.
Okay, make it good. This is your moment. I'm going to use the restroom. I got to pee like a motherfucker.
Make the right decision, young man. Make the right decisions.
Yeah, elaborate on that.
Man, I'm just saying, like, you got to make the right decision. Be mindful who you hang out with, who you connect with, because people don't mean you're good. Always trust your own judgment as well, bro. Like, real talk. And if you believe in something and you know you can do it, you put your mind to it. If you can put your mind to it, you can do it. Execute it. Execute that. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. That's what I would tell my young self, my 20-year-old self. Make the right decisions, man. Make the right decisions. Just going to have a good. It's going to give you good results in your future. That's what I would say.
Okay, tell me now. I'm back.
Make the right decisions.
How I interpret what you're saying is make the right decisions for the consequences you can deal with.
Yeah.
So, what I learned at my age now, in the choices I made, that maybe making every right decision wasn't the right decision. There's value in making mistakes.
It is.
There's value in being hurt.
Yeah.
There's values in, doing some shit you ain't supposed to do, because you create human and soul ties that will pay off later in life. Because I made all the right decisions when it came to people and circumstances in my 20s that said, that's stupid, I'm going home, or I'm not going to deal with this because that's stupid. Now it's like, oh, this is the part of life in your 30s and beyond where the mistakes and the right and wrong mistakes show its value.
Right.
Where you can say, oh, I can call this person because we went through some shit like this, or this kind of shit. I was like, nah, we ain't going through shit because I'm going home.
Right.
Now it's like, oh, this is why you might want to be vulnerable to where you get hurt, but you have the experience of that hurt. There's value in everything. I was sort of short-sighted because I didn't have the proper mentorship to see the value of just roll the dice and you might lose it all, but like there's value in it losing it all.
Yeah.
That you don't know from just seeing how the world presents itself as black and white, where a lot of the best things in life is gray.
That's deep. You're an optimistic individual.
When I say optimistic, I would just say I am honest and realistic. I mean, I definitely lean on, if we say half empty, half full, I'm definitely going to half full.
Right. You lean your reality.
Yeah.
Me too.
You know,
I'm like that in relationships. I know that the reality is that we can split up.
Yeah, it was.
That don't mean I move like that throughout the relationship, but I gotta walk there. You know how they
might not work.
You know how they say don't straddle the fence? That's a lie.
Season of lifetimes. Yeah.
It's about balance, man.
Libra season.
Shouts out to all the Libras that's out there, man.
What's so funny? Cecil's a Libra. My buddies RJ's a Libra. My buddy John's a Libra. It's amazing how if you just live long enough, you learn what's for you.
You got a lot of Libra energy around you too.
Yeah, a lot of Libra.
Yeah.
I got a lot of Libra, a lot of Pisces, got Scorpios, couple Sagittarius. Like I've met like the energy I've come across Cancers.
Yeah.
You just learn the value of those people, especially like with being a Capricorn and the exclusive Capricorn as I am. I've learned how to navigate people. Like I'm always putting people before my own. Like I'm easy to please. Like I don't need to. Like I'm not a foodie minus my size. Like I just want to be not hungry no more. So the food don't really fucking matter. Right. You know what I'm saying? But I value people that in love with certain things. You just live long enough. You learn more when you sit back and just have the luxury of just absorbing things and making it make sense.
Gotcha.
That would be I always say my biggest advantage of everything I do is like not being pressed to be something that I wasn't supposed to be. Because I see so many different friends and family that like, you're supposed to be Brett Favre. I want to play water polo. You know what I'm saying? Like you just see the impression of somebody else, and then that person doesn't find themselves till 40, or beyond. I'm like, you should have been working on this a long time ago, but your mom or dad, whatever, didn't allow you to be that. With Felicia, my mom, like she's like, this is what you're not gonna do, what you is gonna do. Rest of that shit, all right. You know the parameters. You know where the yard at. You know what I'm saying? So, okay, let me navigate the rules because I ain't got no daddy to run to.
Right.
If I fuck up at Felicia's house, where you going, big nigga?
For real, that's the reality.
That's just real shit. I'm like, nah, I'm going home on time. I got a cell phone and a pager. I'm not fucking you niggas. I'm going home.
That's the reality. Lynette, what's up?
And the food's there. Okay, so we can get you out here. I know you got to get somewhere. So where can you find you? Or what's the next event for you? And when you coming back to Cognac Corner?
So before I get out of here, did we miss something? Oh, so okay.
We didn't get to everything, but I know it's after 8, so I want to get you to your next spot. We can run this back. You got some more time?
No, Okay. I can dash up out of here. We get this jam. I can get up out about 8:30.
Okay, all right, bet.
Because you had a important topic, and I think that's the next one, right?
The question I left you on? Or you want to get to some more shit? So my next question would have been the
relationships.
We can get into that.
That's important.
Very much important. Let's get to the shits then. So I left you with the last question. I left you was, what would you tell your 20-year-old self? And you said that would be...
Yeah, I would tell myself to just make the right decisions.
To the consequences you can handle.
Yeah.
We're going to finish that off. Now we get into the cognac thoughts. First question. Why are women interested in men's emotional needs?
Repeat that again.
Why aren't women interested in men's emotional needs?
Why aren't
women interested in men's emotional needs?
Emotional needs.
Yes.
I think
And
that
you can tie it in with like your experiences with the zodiac signs we talked about earlier.
yeah,
if you want
I
to.
think
Go
the
ahead.
reason
Right.
that women, not every woman, but the majority of women aren't interested in men emotional needs because men are scared to express their emotions. A big number of them. Like I'll be around men. Like
Mhm.
they afraid to be vulnerable to their woman or to the opposite sex.
Mhm.
And that's where, people need counseling and therapy at.
Mhm.
You see what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Because when they do get in a relationship, they're so bitter and hurt from not even from another woman, but it could be from their mom.
Mhm. Mhm.
Or their dad not been in the household.
Yep. Or not knowing how to communicate, don't have the language to communicate the emotions they're feeling. And that was the thing for me, not to cut you off. For me, once I got the language to explain my emotions.
That's not a good question.
Dang, so my emotions ain't a good question?
That's a good question. Like,
who
women
said that? A woman?
A woman said it, but that's a good question.
That's a good fucking question. I'm asking
I thought that was
why don't women care about emotional needs? Every man's emotional needs is different.
Yeah.
So if I'm saying my emotional needs is this, don't shit on it because it's not the emotional needs you used to hearing a man say. My needs is different from the other man you was being with.
Yeah, that was a damn good question because we have an issue in our community with men expression since that's the question with the opposite sex expression their emotions.
I've never had a problem while dating white women with being myself or saying how I felt.
No.
They would embrace me and say, how do you feel and why do you feel? How do you feel about it? I have not yet had the experience where a black woman made the space or the time to say, how do you feel? Why do you feel? And how long have you felt this way? Not saying there aren't those out there. I have not been there yet. I am only 7 years into this journey. I was 15 years the other way. All right,
she said, we do care. I'm with you.
Okay, go ahead.
She said, we do care when you ask, don't express your feelings. We do care, but when we ask, don't express your feelings truthfully.
How do you ask me? When do you ask me?
When we ask you.
What did they call her? What's her number? She didn't call into the show?
No. That's no. We do care. But when we ask you, don't express your feelings truthfully.
But how do you ask me? And have I showed you I have the ability to express those emotions? Because language is everything.
Yes.
And for me, when I became more confident and able to express my feelings was because I made a choice to increase my language.
Oh, she said men don't learn to be transparent when asked.
And it goes back to what I said before she said that. If a man doesn't have the language to express his emotions, he can't tell you how he's feeling. As a woman, should you be able to know that he doesn't know that? Yeah, because a man can show you what he does and doesn't know with the proper questions in the beginning.
Right.
I think women are afraid or not willing to ask a certain level of questions to get to know the level of communication the man she's dealing with has.
Right.
Because all men don't communicate the same way.
They don't.
Most of them aren't taught the value of language and the value of spending time with self to know how self feels without someone dictating to you what a man's supposed to be and you ain't supposed to da-da-da-da. That type of shit fucks us up a whole lot. Because a man in the black community supposed to be heartless and the motherfucking 30 rounds and that's not, you're not being a human being. You're being a character of somebody that's not you.
Period. Gotcha.
And I think us being tied to something that's not us, that it makes our relationships not be successful.
Okay, Erica said, that's deep. See, that's why I wasn't ready to go. That's why I said I wasn't ready to release, because that is what we need to be targeting in our community. Okay.
I love when they say, checkmate. Move my piece. Come on, Erica, let's talk, baby. Let's go.
No, we ask. You need to answer so that we can get to the root of the issue. Now, this is a Libra talking. Now,
you know. She's not wrong. But once again, we're back to the... She's not. No one. She's not wrong. But he does not know how to communicate his emotions. You back to square one.
Okay, see, that's a different thing.
That's what I'm saying. Like what she's saying, what she's asking for is not wrong.
Yes,
that's what any human being should want.
Right.
But if the man doesn't have the language to express his emotions, he will never express them in the way you understand.
You know why? But we got to get to the root of it. That she said we're about to argue. No. Chan, you good. We on the same page. We on the same vibration. You're not wrong. We on the same vibration. No, you good.
If I speak German, you speak French. Yeah, but we say the same thing. You don't understand it because you don't speak my language.
Okay, now
we had a language barrier.
This what I'm gonna say to Chan.
Women communicate way better than men because they're taught how to communicate in our environments. We're not taught that way. So a man is not prepared to communicate at the level a woman's used to because we're not taught to communicate at all. We're just taught to be a man.
Men don't like to be vulnerable.
Yeah, because we don't get rewarded and we get punished for it. We get punished for being vulnerable by men and women.
Man.
Because some women punish you for being the vulnerable person they want. Now I'm soft.
Now see, you know what? I'm finna tell you something, bro. When you're dealing with an evolved person, men have emotions.
That part.
Okay, Kay. That's true. Yeah, Kay. I'm with you on that one too. Kay said men have emotions. This is the thing.
Yeah, fucking humans do.
It starts at home, bro. We come from broken homes, man.
Home,
like
no mentorship,
no
community, no village. All that shit means everything.
No, and I'm saying that you right though. Like I'm on the same page, but when you evolve, where I'm at right now, I can express my emotions to a woman.
Yeah. And you
got some men that's the same age that can't do it, bro.
Nope.
Like I know that for a fact. I got friends.
And some have not been allowed to either, or been encouraged, or motivated, or mentored to do so. It's hard to be what you never seen.
This is why it's difficult for us in the community to be together, right? Because this topic is love and laughter, right? Right.
That part.
So it's a little deeper than just bringing laughter. And my thing about that,
it's all tied together.
My company is called Real Love Comedy. Real Love is what I express. I know why though. I found out who I am. I know who I am. Like I'm not identity searching. I know who I am, so I know why everything is happening to me for a reason. But hold on, these sisters they leaving. Now you know these sisters. They over here leaving paragraphs. They like, I can't read all that like that. Now these sisters leaving paragraphs.
You have a community, man. That's just beautiful.
Now are you on my page or on your page?
I'm on my page, but I'm gonna go to your page when it's over with.
Man, bro,
I'm gonna share your live to my pages. We'll figure it out. We do another one. That's the last time
they going hard.
I know.
They going hard. This is a good subject. This is a good subject, man. Like, see what I told you? I wasn't ready to leave because it's some healing got to be done, though.
Yeah, we gotta have that conversation.
Yes,
but you gotta have the language to have the conversation. Everybody don't communicate the same way. Because like me, I know I have a very fluid conversation style or communication style. I can communicate through anything: emails, texts, conversations.
We bring your feminine energy. They tuning in.
We both of them. We are both of them. Right. Biologically, we are both male. I'm talking about
what we're attracting right now. Yeah. Which is good. Yeah.
Open that mouth. Let's talk about it.
So the thing with us is men. Express yourself.
Yes.
Even if you have to write it down on a piece of paper, write her a letter.
Go through it.
Write her a letter. If you have to use this, my thing.
Go through it to get to it.
This my thing. I use my creativity to express myself. I'm telling you that right now.
That part.
I'm telling you, I use my craft to express myself. I ain't talking about on stage. I'm talking about like
in life.
I know how to. If I can get it off verbally. I sit down and write it out to you.
Yeah.
And I ain't talking about through a text message. Like for real, like I write you a letter and you might call it you doing too much. Just get the message.
Yeah.
I'm communicating with you.
Did you receive the purpose? All right. What we doing, man? Focus.
Let me tell you something.
Big talk. This ain't our last time. We in the building.
Yeah, text messages can get misinterpreted, most definitely.
Text messages has limitations. As you miss out on the human experience of conversation. Like text messages has a limitation.
Yes. Chan said, now Chan is the owner of Lefties. You telling your mama no, right? That's what Chan is.
Talk to me. I need Chan on the show, and I need something to eat too.
Right. Hey, I think dope Chan. If you get the time, like you do need to get on this platform and eat some good rice and bring that good fried rice.
Well, hey, we're gonna figure it out.
I want to be here.
Enough seats.
I want to be here. I want to be here.
We can do it.
I want to be here. She said women are willing to love black men properly.
I agree.
If you let us.
I agree. I am your biggest fan, baby. I worked hard to get home. Don't get me wrong. I had a good cocaine career. But I want to be home and in peace. I understand that. There's nobody that's more able to communicate the value of the process than me.
You know what's
I've
deep?
Been on both sides.
You know what's deep? This deep to my sisters. Like this, don't take this out of content. This is deep. I'm gonna tell you this because I've experienced it. When you are dealing with another nationality or
culture.
another race, they embrace us different than our own race. It's something is clicking.
We're a novelty to them. So anything that's not us, they get us as an experience of something that's not themselves.
They already come submissive.
Yes. So they're automatically pre-programmed to enjoy this new experience because we are exotic and a novelty.
There you go.
And the problem with us, we've been programmed to not enjoy us and see the value in us and the value of something that's not us. And I was seduced possibly into that mind state, but I knew my spirit and my soul said it was always the reason I was never in a position to stay there. I had amazing women. And we had conversations as human beings, not black, white, just human beings having conversations and having each other energy. But me personally, I was ready to leave at the first insurrection. So I was I'm out of here.
This my thing.
I want to stay home with a black woman. Like I'm out.
This my thing. You did 15 years with white women? Okay, right? So that 15, how many years have you dealt with more white women than black?
Yes.
Okay, so right now
I would say we 80-20.
You 80-20
white women and black women. Yeah.
Wow. So hold on. Wow. Hold on. No, and that's so
keep going.
That's okay. I'm gonna tell you this, bro. Love starting off first taught. Love doesn't have a color, bro. It don't have a color. I'm keeping it real. Like, it really don't. I ain't dancing or trying to. I'm not buck dancing or anything. I'm keeping it real. When I went to school, when I was going to school, and I was able to experience with other nationalities and other races, I was little coming up. Love doesn't have a color, bro. You see what I'm saying?
Cool. We was having human connections, human beings.
Yeah.
Wasn't having like black, white. You can tell who's on that shit.
So, do you think your wife is meant to be another?
No, she'll be black. I am going to make a decision for my woman to be black.
Oh, so you already know
that's a choice
your
to
sister.
me.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, I've chosen to make that choice. And like a chessboard, you make sacrifices and decisions.
Oh, hold on. Now, hold up. I had a brother that just said.
What did he say?
Hold on. He said, men will not show emotions because women will use that eventually against the men in the argument, break up, and next you know your person into on social media, y'all be into it. Basically, what he's saying, women to use that against you. Women that and like
it's a weapon. It's a weapon.
Yeah, so
the human experience is a weapon from any level, from friendships to whatever ships, to families, cousin. Like,
stay conscious.
Yeah,
I would say stay conscious and woke.
There's a way you can avoid that kind of result, though.
It don't mean that I ain't just using it, bro.
When someone show you who they are, believe them. Like men, women, and children. Someone you can learn a lot about a motherfucker. Give some time and do different environments. Like, this motherfucker ain't don't fuck with me, or this ain't fucking loyal. Like you can pretty much vet your team if you give enough time.
What's up, Willie? No, they own it.
This is real shit.
Black men are gold, but some of y'all hate us, black women.
Because they hate themselves.
Because they self-hatred.
You hate what you don't understand.
Yeah.
You don't understand yourself. You hate what looks like you. It will make you happy.
Wow.
And that's something that you have to go. You have to have someone. That's why we're back to mentorship.
Yeah.
We're back to examples. We're
Right.
back to being accepted for your vulnerability. If you get hurt when you're young, you gonna hate what hurt you forever. You know, a lot of our standards and procedures and processes as adults are dictated by the pain we go through as a youth, good or bad.
I'm glad I thank the universe, God, that I'm right here right now, because I evolved in the pain that I went through as a youth, going into my 20s and evolving to where I am right now. I can't do nothing but pat myself on the back.
Yeah.
Man, bro, because I could be anywhere in another mental. Like,
but you're here with me.
Yeah, that part right there. And I got to come back to the cognac
we
corner.
running back. Hey, we always here. Always here. I'm always in the building. You know, podcast Poppy.
You know what?
It's the podcast Zaddy.
Man, hold on. People have to love the person, not love just certain moments.
The more you love yourself, the better you love other people.
No, hold up.
Hit it.
Hold up. Kay said people have to love the person, not love just the moments.
Yeah, Kay, that's a horrible. I don't agree with that statement because I'm not loving nobody that don't love themselves, and the moment is a moment of.
They valuable though. The moments are valuable.
Yeah, but if you're not a good person, I'm not gonna fuck that moment. I'm gonna cherish it, but you can't stay here. I've had great moments with people that's no longer here.
Wow, that's deep. Wow.
I've had amazing moments. I've had best friends that I won't even fuck with no more because we're not in the same. We don't have the same lifestyle choices or the same aspirations. So those moments we had with people I rode for, made mixtapes for, we can't happen again. But that moment we had, I would never not claim. I would never not cherish. But who you are as a person is not who I am no more.
Wow, that's deep. That's deep. Kay, you got to probably go back in. I think I understand where you're coming from in a relationship aspect, but you got to go back to the drawing table.
As a businessman, negotiations don't start till you walk away from the table.
Period.
That's the same thing with anybody.
Yeah.
Women, man, woman, child, best friends or relationships.
Yeah.
If you're not willing to walk away or say no, you ain't really in a negotiation.
Yeah, but right.
Everyone's not gonna win.
It's a right. I feel you, but moments, if that individual is right, will keep you loving that person. That's almost like it's not a trick question, but you know how when you go through a breakup and you be like, man, I miss this person. You cherish those moments, okay?
But you gotta stand on why you left though. You had to stand on it. I'm not gonna not value her humanity by wanting that shit back.
Yeah.
But you gotta understand, you had to stand on why you left that person and believe you can get that same feeling again.
Like chasing the high.
Yeah, like you gotta understand like the value of that high, but that high wasn't good for you.
Yeah.
You can get that same peace.
Yeah.
You gotta chase peace, not that high.
She said it's a catch-22. I knew it.
That's life.
I knew it. I'm talking about like when she said it the first time. She wanna
have it both ways. That's not how life works. Nah, that's not how it works.
I love you, Kay. I love you. How you doing, Miss Davis? My thing about that is that I'm looking for the right woman. I'm talking about like
you can't fit a round hole in a square peg. Like you have to find what fits for you.
That part right there, right? But now,
me too.
I'm on the pride. Like I'm on the pride for real. Like I'm really like trying to. I'm nerve, bro. Like it's so difficult in town though. Like people always say, I'm not fit. I can go out of town if it happened. That's cool if I'm on the road or something, but I'm really want my queen from right here where I'm from.
You'll find a woman from St. Louis in another city and find the happiness you're talking about.
In Atlanta.
Because you focus on what you're doing.
Or Houston.
Right, or Houston. It's gonna be Minnesota. Like you be whenever I've really fell into.
What's up, Miss Davis? Chan said this conversation is deep. I said it when I posted yesterday. when I posted yesterday, I said I got a feeling this gonna be deep because I already felt the covering coming over. But right now, like to all my followers and anybody that's following my brother, please go add Marcus, man, and follow him, Cognac Corner. And we talking about love, laughter, and love. And real love is who I am. And I press it on people. I walk with not with my heart. I walk with my heart, but I'm protecting my heart. I can give you that. I'll give you that. I'll give you that.
You're very calculated on everything for everybody.
Yeah.
So you give it where it makes sense.
And I'm looking for my queen. So shouts out to all the black women out there, the single black women that got y'all guards up, that's making it hard for a brother. Boom, 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 boom. I come to. Hey, look. I ain't using Floyd Mayweather no more. I come to Javante Davis. Your guards down. Boom, boom, boom. Let your guards down, man, and let a brother in like everybody ain't out to hurt you. I come to add value to your life. I want you to add the same thing to mine. Real talk.
I'm here to be an asset, not a liability.
Real talk, man.
That's it. You gotta be an asset to my life, not a liability. I can do bad by myself,
bro,
and I ain't done that bad yet. So you gotta be an asset to my life, not a liability.
Yes, sir.
But so much you can learn so quickly if you just know how to read people or just be in a room. I mean, clearly I have a different physical demeanor when I walk to a space, but like. You have to trust your energy and just.
I'm being patient. I'm being patient, but at the same time, I can't be so consumed.
I'm patient, but I'm ready to go.
Right, exactly. I'm just saying though. Like,
hey, I keep a 30 ready.
No, this real though. Like with the revolution, y'all, we can't be so consumed with school and work and trying to become. You gonna become an entrepreneur. It's happening automatically. My thing about that, in order for this to happen, we have to come from the bottom up. You can't. It don't work like it doesn't work like that.
How do you build a house?
There you go. From the bottom up.
Bottom up.
Yeah, we can work together and climb up. I don't have to become a famous comedian in order for me to look back and say, yeah, I'm finna go find my wife. That don't work like that. That's not even a reality, man. For real. You know what I'm saying? Like if you're an entrepreneur woman and you got your home health care and you got school and you a single parent, a single woman, like and there's some wisdom.
Here we go. Not to cut you off.
Hold on. Let me spit it.
Got it.
Don't be too consumed with your dreams you chasing, and you can actually miss out on that individual to help you build the pyramid. That's what I'm gonna say, bro. That's what I'm gonna say, bro. And somebody just told me that somebody somebody planted that seed in me earlier this year. And she said, Marvin, you're too busy. Slow down.
No such thing.
I can get tunnel vision though, bro. Like I was on go. I can be on go, bro.
She gotta embrace that process. She gotta embrace that ambition though. Like
I ain't talking about I'm talking about elder told me that.
Okay.
We had a conversation with an elder, one of my mentors. And she was like, Marvin, slow down. She said, you are so on go with what you're doing that you probably will miss her.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
She right. You can't miss a flower when you so focused on the train tracks.
That's real talk, bro.
Yeah.
I love y'all.
Yeah.
I salute all my sisters out there that's doing their thing, but kind of slow down, man, and stop having your guard up while you moving. Yeah. It don't work like that. In order for us to build this thing, man, you got to trust somebody. In order for us to do it, you got to trust. Shouts out to Lefty's Fried Rice, man. I love y'all, man.
I need lefties on the cognac corner, and I need also some lefty rice when I show up. I need come in there and they know who I am. I know I made it as a podcast when I show up in lefties and they know who I am when I show up in the coochie corner, in the coochie crew shirt or cognac corner, and I don't gotta say I'm Felicia's son on Marcus Boston. That's my goal for the rest of 2022. I need to go to lefties and be like, I ordered some shit, some food. I'm gonna fuck up because I'm high and. Oh, y'all know me? My goal, I want to do a live podcast on lefties before the year ends. How about that?
Right. Hey,
how about that?
You said what?
I want to do a live show in there.
Hey, look, it's going down.
We can do a live show.
Look, lefties.
I can put this shit up in there in a heartbeat.
Lefties, we want to do a live podcast
before the year ends.
Before the year end at Lefties and have some rice. We gonna bring everything there, the whole studio to Lefties, and we gonna have a good, positive conversation. And you know the topic. You know the topic gonna be real. So
I bring the fire.
Chan, y'all go follow Marcus, and he wants to. She said bet. She said bet. She about that life.
Bet that.
You know that's a Libra. I know. She about that life, bro.
I'm telling Felicia. So I'm gonna tell Felicia.
Hold on, this gonna mess you up though. She a Libra. Her significant other is a Capricorn. You a Capricorn.
God damn.
Bro. Look, bro. And that's how I know I'm on the right plane. I'm on the right
Caps.
frequency, bro.
You absolutely.
Yeah, you know,
No
it's
lies
some
told.
balance going on right here with me. You see what I'm saying?
No lies told. We outside.
Man, K, man, I'm good, man.
We
when I
outside
tell you,
with
man,
the Dracos.
real talk.
We gotta get you to your show. So we can close our tabs out.
All right, let's do it. You
We
ready
can
to
close
do
our
it?
tabs out. So give us where we can find you, what's coming up next. Close our tabs
Man,
out.
St. Louis, what's up, man? I'm it's a blessing to be right here at the Cognac Corner Coochie Crew. You know what it do? You dig, you figure dig. I got my partner, man. He invited me out, man. And this is the best podcast I've been on just far.
Hey.
What I got coming up Friday, September the 30th, I am having a wine taste with live jazz. And there's gonna be a poet, T-Spirit gonna be on there doing her thing, a revolutionary poet. You know I gotta keep that energy around me. It's going down. It's gonna be like an hour and a half worth of entertainment. I'm hosting by the one and only comedian Marvin Davis. This is a real love comedy production, baby. And it's going down. So that right there, everything else is basically private. Like I mean like churches and people behind me for
Where
other
they can
stuff.
find you on social media.
Man, y'all can find me on social media, man. At Marvin, Facebook, Marvin Davis. I'm on Instagram, Mitchy Rook. That's MITCHARUK. That's MITCHARUK. Mitchy Rook. That's who I am, man. My family. There you go, man.
I gotta follow me on
And
Instagram.
Thanksgiving weekend, y'all tune in. I'm having an all-female lineup. A comedy show is going down. Chicago and Indianapolis going to be in the building. And it's going to be another real love comedy production. I appreciate it, man. Hey, I'm having a good time. Well, I don't even want to go one from the go, bro. Like, the vibe is off the chain up in here. It is just me and bro and y'all. Like, I want to thank y'all for tuning in, man. Share this live. Because somebody going to be able to be helped by this live, man. Y'all share this live, man. It's going down,
We're going to
man.
do it again. This is AFM's home comedian, Marvin Davis.
You know it,
Always
man.
Forward Media is going to always have him here. This is the first time of many times, and we're going to make this shit. I got some live shows coming up. We can talk about it. I got some live shit. I'm doing like our 5-year anniversary is coming up in November.
Thank you.
I'm gonna do a Halloween live podcast. So I got some shit. I'm gonna let you know if you want to pull through and show up and just have a conversation, man. Like, you know, my mom and them, so we deep it in a lot of shit.
Yeah, man, that's what I'm saying. And that's what I'm saying. Like, bro, like we got to get out of here, but man, it's a subject matter that I want to touch on while we at Lefties. Because it's going down at Lefties.
We gonna run it back.
And we gotta run it back.
Absolutely.
And it's about entrepreneurs working for other entrepreneurs.
As a community, we are
no, Marcus, did you hear that?
We are always somebody cause somebody else.
But did you hear that though?
Say it again.
Entrepreneurs working for other black-owned entrepreneurs.
That part. I can't cook, but I got a podcast. She can cook, she ain't got no podcast. We work together. That's how we build a community of success. Right. We all do something that we're good at.
Period.
But we don't feel less than because somebody else do something better that we can't never do.
Thank you, Erica.
But we value each other.
Hey man, that's why I went on and went live because I couldn't get what
you did what you're supposed to do.
Yeah.
And what did I do? Once you do what you're supposed to do.
Yeah, most definitely. Man, we finna get out of here, man. Shots off to Coochie Crew, man, in the Cognac Corner. And y'all
I'm closing my tab. I got a couple closing quotes.
Okay.
We got here. Marvin Davis, I want to thank you for coming through. Family member, big Everybody is somebody because of somebody else. I'm closing my tab out.
Got you. I say.
Don't be mad at the truth, but the lie that made you comfortable. What they hating you, they love, and what they hating you, they missing themselves. Trust is lost in buckets, but gained in drops. Growth scares people that don't want to change. And aspire to inspire before you expire.
I say.
And love yourself, love each other, and love is all we got.
I say.